Hello, welcome to Rachael. I'm Rach, thank you for joining me. I'm here today in lovely Morocco. It's actually really windy out there today, so there's some nice lovely waves, but I'm here to film a little video practice for you, focusing on some twists. So coming to a comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall, hands can rest on the lap or on the knees. Feel free to close the eyes as you bring your awareness to your breath. Leaving left hand on the left leg, we're going to take the right hand behind us, just gently looking over the right shoulder, coming into a nice open twist. Just gently placing the right hand behind you, quite close to the tailbones, so you're not leaning back, keeping the spine upright. Gently bringing right hand to right knee, leave it there as we take the left hand behind us and looking over the left shoulder, place the left hand down quite close to the tailbone, just gently looking over the left shoulder, coming into your open twist. Slowly coming back to centre, place that left hand to your left knee looking forward. We're going to take the right hand just off of the right knee, lift the left hand and place it onto the right knee, and then take that right hand behind you, looking over the right shoulder, going into your closed twist. You might feel this a little bit more into the belly or the lower back as you gently look over the right shoulder. Slowly turning the chin, looking forward, releasing the hands. Bring the right hand round onto the left leg, take the left hand with you as you place the left hand behind you, look over the left shoulder, going into your closed twist to the left. Back to centre, releasing the arms. We're going to come into tabletop. Hands on the mat underneath the shoulders, knees on the mat underneath the hips, knees, feet, hip width apart. We're going to come into our thread the needle twist. We're going to gently lift the right arm, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Then we're going to scoop that right arm underneath the left arm, bringing the back of the hand down, the right elbow, right shoulder, right ear down onto the mat. You can gently push the left hand into the mat, just drawing that left shoulder blade back. Or you may feel accessible and comfortable to reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. You might try to turn the chin to look up. Or we can spin the left hand around, palm faces away, bend into the left elbow to bring the back of the left hand to your lower back. Or try and find the right hip, or even holding onto the right thigh. Focusing on the breath. And ready to release, bringing that left hand back down onto the mat, gently pushing through the left palm, lift your head, right shoulder, right arm, all the way up, reach back up to the ceiling before we bring that right hand back down underneath the shoulder. Just gently adjusting placement of the hands, the knees if you need to. Before we change sides, lifting the left arm up, reach up towards the ceiling, and scooping left arm under, thread it underneath the right arm, bring the back of the hand down, the elbow, left shoulder, left ear. And we can keep that right hand on the mat and use that just to encourage the right shoulder blade behind us. Or if it's comfortable, reach that right arm up. We might stay here, turning the chin, looking up at the thumb. Or spin the right hand around, palm facing away. Then into the elbow, bring the hand to the lower back. Or we might try and find the left hip or left thigh. Just check that the shoulder's not rolling towards the mat, so we're coming into this nice twist for the chest and the shoulders. Focusing on the breath. When you're ready to release, reaching that right arm up, if it was by the thigh, the hip at the back, gently bringing the right hand down onto the mat, push through the hands, we lift the head, left shoulder, left arm, all the way back up, reaching up towards the ceiling, and bringing the hand all the way down to the mat. Coming up into your downward dog, draw the shoulders back, lift the tailbone high, we might have a little pedal through the legs. Stepping the feet together, inhale, right leg lifts, down dog splits. As you exhale, bring the knee into the belly, pull the shoulders forward, placing the right foot in between the hands, give a nudge if you need to, and bring your left knee down. Make sure the knee's behind rather than underneath the hip, lifting the chin, looking forward. We're going to leave the left hand on the mat underneath the left shoulder. We might use fingertips, fist, or palm of the hand. Gently twisting the belly to the right thigh. We can keep the right hand on the thigh or onto the shoulder, or reach that right arm up to the ceiling. If it's comfortable in the neck, lifting the chin to look up at the right thumb. Slowly bring that right hand down. Tuck under the left toes if they were relaxed. We lift the left knee, and we're going to step straight on back into plank with that right foot. Knees can stay high, or place the knees down, find your half plank. Exhale, bend into the elbow, slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift the chin, low or high cobra, listen to your back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting into downward facing dog. Stepping the feet together. Inhale, left leg lifts, down dog splits. Exhale, bring the knee into the belly, pull the shoulders forward, place the left foot in between the hands, give it a nudge if you need to. Bring the right knee down, make sure it's behind rather than underneath the hip. Keeping the right hand on the mat this time underneath the shoulder, use the fingertips, the fist or the palm. Gently twisting the belly towards the left leg. Left hand can stay on the thigh or find your shoulder, or reaching the left arm up to the ceiling. If it's comfortable with the neck, look up at the thumb, otherwise stay looking down at the mat. When you're ready, bringing that left hand down, tuck under the right toes, lift the right knees, get the left foot back into plank, top of a push-up. Knees can stay high, or bring the knees down, find your half plank. As you exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift the chin, low or high cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, downward facing dog. Stepping the feet together, inhale, right leg lifts, down dog splits. Exhale, bring the knee into the belly, pull the shoulders forward, place the right foot in between the hands, give it a nudge if you need to. Bring your left heel down, start to open the hips, sweeping the left arm forward, over the crown and behind you, to lift the right arm over the right leg, looking over the right middle finger as we come up into warrior two. Bringing the hands into namaste, gently pushing the left hand forward. Either bring the right hand to the right shoulder, or see if we can drop it to the hip and sweep the right hand behind us. We might now look at the left middle finger. We might twist to look over the right shoulder to the side, or see if we can twist, look all the way around and find the right thumb. Check you're not holding the breath. When you're ready, slowly bring both hands down, turn onto the ball of that left foot, step the right foot back into plank, top of a push-up. Knees low, or keep the knees high. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, low or high cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, downward facing dog. Few breaths here. Stepping the feet together. Inhale, left leg lifts, down dog splits. Exhale, draw the knee into the belly, pull the shoulders forward and step the left foot in between the hands. Good enough if you need to. Bring the right heel down, starting to open the right hip. Sweeping the right arm forward, over the crown and behind you, and lift the left arm over the left leg, turning the chin, looking over the left middle finger for your warrior two. Keeping the front knee over the front ankle, focusing on the breath. Slowly bringing the hands into namaste in front of the heart, pushing the right arm forward. We can keep the left hand to the left shoulder or drop it down to the hip. Maybe we're sweeping the left hand behind us, reaching to the back of the mat. See what feels comfortable in your body, in your neck. Check that you're not twisting into the back knee. So you might look forward, you might start to look to the left over the side, or maybe we're spinning around, we can try and find our left thumb. Slowly bring both hands down either side of the left foot, head onto the ball of the right foot and step the left foot back into plank. Knees can stay high or lower the knees, listen to your body. As you exhale, bend into the elbows, lower all the way down. Inhale, lower high cobra as you lift the chin. Exhale, lower. Inhale, downward facing dog. Draw the shoulders back, lift the tailbone high. Few breaths here. When you're ready, come down and pause. Maybe that's in tabletop, checking in with those wrists. Maybe we're pausing here for some cat cows, gently lifting the chin, lifting the tailbone as you inhale, and exhale, rounding through the spine, or going straight for child's pose. Coming back to your breath. In a moment, we're going to find a way up to sitting, so you may very slowly find your way there from child's pose, or if you want to have a go from your downward dog with a little hop, come on back up into downward facing dog, lift the chin, looking at the hands, really bend into the knees, maybe you're gently rocking forward and back, finding that momentum. When you're ready, you can have a little hop forward, and come on down to sitting on your mat. So from here, we're going to extend the legs out in front of us, give them a little bit of a wiggle, maybe you're pointing and flexing the feet. We're going to keep the left leg straight, try to keep the toes flexed and pointing up to the ceiling. Bend your right knee and drop the knee out to the right. Foot might find the shin, or right foot might slide up to find the left thigh. And we're going to just gently twist to turn the belly to look at the right knee. From here, we're going to place the left arm onto the left leg. You might find the thigh, or we might slide down and find the left shin. Some of us might find the left foot. Bringing your right hand to your right shoulder, so you're keeping that twist, so the shoulder blades are behind you. Right hand can stay on the shoulder, we might reach the right arm up towards the ceiling, or find this lovely open twist and side stretch through the hip, the waist, all the way up to the shoulder blade as we reach the right arm up and over. If you can keep your awareness with that stretch through the sideways, maybe that right hand finds your left foot. But keep rolling or pushing the shoulder blades back. So check you're not rolling down towards the mat. So we're bringing the left ear, left shoulder down towards the left knee. Focusing on the breath. Slowly lifting that right arm up, coming up to sitting. Keep the left leg as it is and lift your right knee. So we might keep the right foot in line with the right hip or cross the right foot over the left leg. Your choice, see what feels more comfortable in your hips. Reach your left arm forward so it's currently hovering over your left leg, and then wrap your left arm around your right leg. So you can place your left hand onto your right thigh. Start to twist, so bringing your belly to look over to the right. Bring your right hand behind you, placing the fingertips, the fist of the palm of the hand down quite close to the tailbone, and gently turning all the way to look over the right shoulder. Gently turning the chin, looking forward, bring the right hand round, straighten and release that right leg, give it a little bit of a wiggle, point and flex the feet. And we're going to do that on the other side. So I'm going to spin round so you can see me. So we're going to keep our right leg straight, flex the toes, so the right foot's pointing up towards the ceiling. Bend your left knee and drop the knee out to the side. Foot might stay over your right shin, or you might slide it on up to the right thigh. Twisting the belly so it's pointing to your left leg. Right arm can rest on the right thigh or right shin, or it might even find the right foot. Keep that twist, you're looking over the left side. You can bring the left hand to the left shoulder. Maybe we're reaching the left arm straight up towards the ceiling, or finding this lovely side stretch in this open twist as we extend that left arm over the right leg. Check that you can keep this lovely open stretch and twist if you can find your right foot. So check as you find that bind, if it's accessible. That doesn't mean that you start to round down. So you're still pushing back of the head, the shoulder blades behind you. You might even have a go with tucking the chin to chest to look up towards the ceiling. So find the stretch here rather than focusing on the bind, because some of us lose the stretch as we find that bind. Focusing on the breath. So lifting the left arm up, sliding out so we can turn to face forward. Lifting that left knee, left foot can stay in line with the left hip, or maybe you're crossing left foot over the right leg. Reaching or extending the right arm forward so it's hovering over the right leg. And then we're going to wrap or hug the right arm around the left leg. So right hand can find the left thigh. Start to turn the belly towards the left thigh as you look to the side or look behind you, taking the left hand with you. Just placing the fingertips, the fist or the palm of the hand quite close to the tailbone as we come into our twist. When you're ready to release, looking forward, bringing that left arm around, extend the left leg out, with the legs a bit of a wiggle, point and flex the toes, and we're going to find our way down onto our back. So depending on what feels comfortable in your back, we're going to come into a reclined twist before we move into Savasana. Some of you might keep the knees bent with the feet on the mat. Some of you might bring those bent knees in towards the belly and lift the feet off the mat. So see which feels more accessible for you. So if it doesn't feel comfortable in your back to lift the feet, keep the feet on the mat. We can bring the arms out to the side, so we might find cactus arms with the elbows in line with the shoulders, or we might extend the arms out straight and gently rolling both legs over to your right. So you're letting the left hip lift up towards the ceiling and letting your lower back on the left side lift up. But roll your left shoulder blade down towards the mat. We can turn the chin to look over the left shoulder. When you're ready, gently lifting or turning the chin towards the chest, we lift the legs back up. Again, either placing the feet back onto the mat momentarily or lifting the knees into the belly. We're going to take both legs over to the left, so letting the right hip lift up and point up towards the ceiling, letting the right lower back lift off the mat. Roll the right shoulder blade down towards the mat and turn the chin to look over the right shoulder. Focusing on the breath. Slowly turning the chin, lifting the legs, placing the knees down onto, placing the feet down onto the mat. We might drop the knees together to support the lower back, or extend the legs out, let the feet relax. Bringing the hands down, they might rest onto the belly, or they might fall softly away from the hips. Slowly tucking the chin towards the chest, lying on the back of the head, not the crown. Closing your eyes, moving into Savasana. Staying here for as long as you wish, or if you're ready, starting to bring your awareness back to your breath. So starting by moving back into the body, wiggling the fingers, the toes, gently stretching the arms, the legs, bringing knees into the belly, wrapping the arms around the legs, give the body a little hug. Rolling over to one side. Blinking the eyes open, bringing your awareness back into the room, and slowly coming up to a sitting. So thank you for joining me for this little twist practice. If you enjoyed it, do give the video a nice little thumbs up, share it with your friends, pop a little comment below if you'd like to see more twist practices, or if you would like to join me here in this beautiful Charlotte looking at this gorgeous view of the Atlantic Ocean next year, then have a look in the video description below, as I will put the link up to my website for next year's retreat for Morocco, June 2019. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Click the button here, and I shall see you next week. Namaste.